Today we're going to be reviewing a story that has action, colorfulness, and maybe even a little romantic. Now maybe some of you might be thinking, am I talking about the new Fall Guy movie? It is not. It is called Pink, the Rain Jack story. This is an interesting story, and I do have to give credit to Akira Toriyama for this one, because this one really hits the spot for me. I love it from the beginning to the end, and I love how this all turned out. Now, to give you a brief summary of what this story is all about, it's about a girl named Pink who steals water from a company that's holding it and making it very pricey for everybody in the area. And they all live in a desert. Doesn't that sound very similar to another story that Akira Toriyama made? Maybe this is a coincidence. The story starts off with a little bit of action with her daily life, which she has two companions, which is a animal and a robot, which are called Black and White. And this is why I said it's a very colorful story. You get a mob guy, which is called Silver, and this guy is the head honcho of the headquarters that is the one that is running all the water. Now, even though this man is frustrated with Pink, he calls up the police because he thinks if he doesn't do something about it, she'll keep stealing all this water that he is trying to provide for the whole town. But once Silver gets a hold of the police station, he gets Cobalt Blue. Now this man is a simple guy. He's not really that bright, I find, for a character. Definitely has a lot of things that you could see from Master Roshi, which I'm not gonna lie, he kind of looks almost very similar to the design of Master Roshi as a youngster. But even though Silver is hiring the police to go find Pink, he stumbles in an area of a desert where he sees palm trees and is kind of curious of what's happening in this area. So he investigates to see what is going on, which unfortunately he does stumble in a situation, kind of like I said, Master Roshi. But even though he walks away, spick and span, like if nothing happened in this area, and pretty much gets nothing out of Pink, he pretty much just goes away and then realizes later on that night she has water, she has a palm tree, and she can take showers anytime she wants. So after he figures that out, he goes back, tries to see if he can find Pink one more time, which he misses her, unfortunately. But he does run in with her companion that says that never will tell a secret. But unfortunately, when he says he's not telling a secret, he kind of told the secret, which is at the factory, unfortunately. And I will say, this is where things get very intriguing for me. I love this part for the action because this is where you get to see her fighting the mob. Then she deals with a samurai who is about to literally cut her head off, which is phenomenal for a storyline in this. But unfortunately, with all that being said, she does get saved by Sheriff Cobalt Blue. But even though she got saved, she does point out to the sheriff that this mob guy has been holding off the God of Thunder. Yes, you heard me right. The God of Thunder was in this guy's basement of the factory making the water happen. While he's supposed to be putting water all over the world, he saved all the water for himself just so that way he can make a profit. Kind of sounds like another story that I just mentioned recently. But after saving the Godfather and dropping the charges on Pink, everything went back to normal. But the only thing that didn't get normal was, unfortunately, the rain was a little overdue, but also at the same time, we had a small romantic little thing because Pink has a crush on Cobalt Blue. Yes, she's literally a creep. Literally Black points that out to her and says, you made him take pictures of the sheriff. Definitely not creepy at all. But even though I've been joking here and there about this story, it is a phenomenal story. It is great. I will guarantee a lot of people would like this story if they had a chance to read it. And let me tell you, I would have to give this an 8.5 out of 10. It is definitely good, has a great beginning to it, has a great middle to it, and also a great ending at the same time. So I do have to give good credits to it. Like I said, there are moments in the story that could be better, of course. That's always the case, but an 8.5 for me feels like it's the best fit for this story, especially since it is an older story as Akira Toriyama was progressing with the progress of telling stories. And I do have to say, I give props to the man for making a really intriguing story, but also too, like I said, this could have been a way for him to bring in Sandland. This could have been also another way to bring that character that looks very similar to Master Roshi, where he brought in the young Roshi in Dragon Ball when they went back in time. So maybe that was just a little coincidence or where the case is, because he does like to make his characters very similar, which we will be talking about one character very soon that looks like Deborah and Lucifer from Sandland. So get ready for that story down the line. But other than that, guys, hope you guys enjoy watching. Hit the like button for some more and let me know your thoughts, opinions about this story. Do you think it's an intriguing story? Do you not like this story? I just want to hear your thoughts on it personally. But other than that, I'll see you all, of course, in the next videos. Peace out, everybody. Have a great day.